Oh, shit. Hello and welcome back to the Zone Focus channel. My name is Chris. Thank you again for stopping by. And today, I'm not inside, I'm outside. It's fall time. As you can see, the leaves are starting to change on trees. And I have something cool to tell you guys about. And that is this microphone that I'm using actually. Audio is extremely important to me. If you've been following my channel since the beginning, then you might know that I have kind of changed microphones a few times throughout my YouTube making videos, period. And the reason is because I think audio is more important than video. And that is because it's so much easier to watch a video with bad visuals and good audio than it is to watch a video with good visuals and terrible audio. So the first thing I tell anybody whenever they want to make a YouTube channel or make videos is always get a good solid microphone to use. And which brings me to the point of this video is the microphone that I'm wearing. It's a microphone by a company called Hollyland. It's called the Lark 150. It's a Bluetooth microphone and receiver, basically. There are two transmitters and one receiver that come in this package. And both transmitters connect automatically to the receiver. As soon as you open up the box and you take it out of the box, they automatically pair, so there's no buttons, there's no anything that you can really mess up. I'm actually wearing one of the transmitters and then the other transmitter is in my bag, but it's all connected to a receiver that connects directly into the camera, so the audio that you record goes right into the camera, so there's no more need for clap syncing. So especially if you're recording by yourself and you want to record far away, you don't have to clap your hands and then walk away and record into whatever device you have. You can automatically sync yourself without having to do all of that. All of your video files have your audio files, so there's no more having to do that post facto. Once you do that, there's actually two ways to connect to record your audio. One being, like how I'm doing right now, is with a lavalier mic. And the second way is recording directly into the receiver. So as you can see right here, right now, I'm recording right into the receiver. Now, the receiver microphone isn't as good as the lavalier microphone. The amount of sounds that it can actually produce or catch isn't as wide as the lavalier mic. So I like to use a lavalier mic just to get better audio quality. Another good thing about this is that there's actually a little mute button right there. So block my face. There's a mute button on the side of the microphone. So if you ever want to stop your audio from recording, all you gotta do is tap that button like this. Now I'm unmuted. But the color of the light right here actually changes once you mute the microphone. So just in case you're out and you're using the microphone, if you look down, you're muted and you guys didn't hear anything I just said, which is good. All right, so make sure the color is right. Now, the other thing about this microphone is that the battery life is incredibly long. I talked about the charging case for a split second earlier, but the charging case is pretty awesome. Why? Because you can literally just open the case and it's similar to AirPods where you put everything inside of the case and it charges everything. All right, so if your battery runs out on a transmitter or receiver, you pop it back in the case, close it up, and the case will charge it back up, and then you just pull it back out and you're ready to use it again. And again, from my experience, the battery life is really long. I don't know the exact number for the company described amount of time, but I've had mine for a really long time, and I think I've charged my case twice in the past 2 months. I haven't used it a lot, but when I haven't had to worry about battery because it does a really good job with its battery life. So there's multiple different ways that you can actually record audio into the camera. So there is a mono track that you can record into. There's a stereo track, and then there's also a kind of like a dummy track, which allows you to record your regular audio and then another audio track that's 6 decibels lower than your main track. Now that is because if you decide that you want to speak loud or scream, or if you have a very inflectious voice, you can dig into that -6 decibel audio track and stop your voice from clipping if you hit a high point in your audio. Now this is a great thing to do because it just keeps your audio nice and clean throughout the entirety of your recording. And that's the cool thing about this thing. So I'm just here to tell you my experience with the microphone. And it's a different experience than having a shotgun mic or having to hold a mic or having a larger transmitter and receiver setup. All of this stuff is really small and it's really easy to use and really easy to carry around. It's as easy as laying down on this bench right now and talking to you guys. I don't have to raise my voice. I don't have to scream. I don't have to be close to the camera. I can just use my regular speaking voice and the camera can hear me. Even though that when I'm talking like this, everybody thinks, who the hell is he talking to? But, you know, comes with the territory. If you're gonna make videos, be prepared to look silly, especially if you're doing it by yourself. But yeah, the microphone is pretty much idiot proof. You take it out of the case, plug it into your camera, you put the receiver close to your mouth, or you put the transmitter close to your mouth, or the lavalier, whichever one. You hit record on your camera and you go. Of course, check your audio levels. You should do that as well. But it's easy because it's just little knobs you gotta turn on the box. On the transmitter or receiver, whichever one it is. You just turn the knobs and then boom, you're getting good audio in your camera while you're talking, and life is good. Yeah. Life is good.